Hey, we're in the back room at ZIMM'S Guitars, and we got Johnny down here today.
What's going on, Dane? How you doing, man?
Let's take a look at some of the guitars you brought in today.
Absolutely, my friend. So everything on here, it works great. Even the mutes, which you can flip up here,
I see.
if you want to put the mutes on here. So yeah, those are really amazing. And even,
brand new pads on there.
Yeah, they work great. And you know, just depending on what you have going on. I mean, you got the.
So these are both volumes, then.
I believe that's right.
Mm-hmm. And it does have the original knobs on there, and the original Bigsby.
Yes.
Made by Gretsch version of the Bigsby.
Yep, Gretsch by Bigsby. I'm sure they ordered quite a few of these from the Bigsby folks.
So this is 1965.
Yep, 65.
And they put the big old leather cover over the back.
Yep, to stop the good old what do you call it?
No buckle rash.
No buckle rash. Yep. So,
that's cool.
So yeah, this just pops
so
right
all
on.
this binding all along here.
Yep.
And it turned out really, really good.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, it turned out amazing. You know, original tuners. You got the Grovers up there.
Would you call those Grover Imperials, or
I think I don't know if they're Imperials. I can't think of the model, but I mean they're pretty common at the time. And then
leave that in the comments, guys, what those things are.
Yep. And then got the serial number right there, which dates it to 65, I believe.
Very nice, man. Good job investing your money to get it back.
Yeah, I mean,
instead of letting it just die.
Letting it die. I mean, now it's ready for another.
Was there ever any kind of a headstock injury on it?
No, the headstock was clean and the neck is good. I mean, everything plays great. Got the original case, although I would recommend not storing it in this original case for any length of time, just due to the binding rot. You don't want that to come back.
But I mean, this is a whole different glue system,
glue,
and
right? It would
not,
take. Yeah, it shouldn't happen. But again, you may decide to get.
Take 30 years, 50 years for that to happen.
It would, yeah. And I mean, you might want to get a different case, but I think just for it, you know, it's the original guitar with the original case.
Okay, well, let's take a look at the SG that you brought in.
Sure. Yeah,
okay, so you also brought this one in for us to look at. What are we looking at today?
So Dan, this is another rescue here, something that I found online that had some pretty substantial damage, but I knew that it could be fixed by the right person, and so I connected it with my luthier, and sure enough, he was able to bring it back to life. We have a right around circa 2000, 2001 Gibson SG.
Original color still?
Original color, yeah, but the neck was broken, and you can't even...
Completely broken off. Where was the breakout?
You know what, I can't even really tell very much, but I think it was right around here, and I mean, maybe with an x-ray machine you could find out what's going on.
You go in your closet with a black light, and you can see the glue.
Oh, neat, okay.
Yeah, there's that black light trick.
Okay.
So it didn't break here, where a lot of them are notorious for breaking there.
It was more in the middle, yeah.
Okay.
Here. So, so again, it looks and sounds amazing now, and
wow, the fretboard's nice.
Yep.
Full restoration.
Full restoration. Oh yeah. So.
And you know what's really cool, that there's a guy in this town where we live. We're on the east side of Phoenix. And there's a guy that can do this right down the street, and I take stuff over to him sometimes.
Yeah, I literally could walk to his house from where I live. And he,
you can.
I gave him that 70s, the Gretsch, the early 70s. Remember that one that we had?
Yeah.
He's making that look all clean now, so I'll get my money out of that one too.
Oh, cool.
So yeah. Anyway.
So all the hardware and everything was changed on this to the gold, or was it?
No,
original?
it came with the gold hardware.
Okay.
I don't know if it was kind of a custom shop kind of a thing, or someone had put some money into this before the break. So it's got great Gibson parts all throughout, and it's just a hell of a good player. With again a very cool case of a era gone by. Not the Lifton case of the 50s, obviously, but it's kind of a throwback to that a little bit with the nice pink liner. I don't know why Gibson stopped with this case. I think it looks killer, and it keeps the guitar super safe.
The made in Canada.
Yeah,
case.
I think it's a TKL case. Pretty sure. But yeah, I wish they still made cases like this. They don't. So.
Right.
Yeah, this is a great piece for somebody. Absolutely.
So you got two really nice guitars that you brought in today that you took to a luthier. You spent the money. You had them put back to how they should be. So
Right.
props to you for that, because some guys they'll just throw them in the dumpster. They'll take the pickups out and then throw it in the dumpster or something. But you put them back together.
No, everything needs to be restored if it makes sense. You know, everything needs to be restored when it's plausible. But yeah, in this case, it was kind of a no-brainer because I knew he could do a great job, and he sure enough did. So
Awesome. Well, you know what? Let me plug and strum a couple of them.
absolutely, let's do it.
I want to strum that Gretsch a little bit. This thing plays great, and it is a survivor. So, you know, just my thoughts real quick. If you accidentally break the headstock off of your SG, go ahead, figure out how to get the money together to put it back together, because in 50 years from now, this guitar will still be together. It'll still be around. You'll still be able to enjoy it. You can pass it off to your kids or your grandkids. If it breaks and you don't invest the, you know, couple of $100 that it takes to put it back together, it's just going to end up in the trash. I know people pull the pickups out of them. I would say don't do that. I would say take your time, invest the money, put it back together, because in 50 years from now, there's still going to be a really cool SG out in the world. We would rather have them out in the world than in the trash can. There you go, guys. Thanks for watching. Go buy a guitar.